Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time, we made it here to the town of Narshe. And Terra awakened from control of a slave crown. We also met up with Locke, who rescued Terra with the help of some Moogles. This time around, there are some things that I glossed over last time that I would like to go over, because last time was kind of a not so much like informative much. There was very little for me to go off of, and there was a lot going on at once, so I really couldn't go over anything. So I would like to go on ahead and squeeze that in right here. First of all, we can, if we click skills and go into Locke, we can actually access this. And apparently for Locke, even though he has no MP, it lists off magic. It has a magic bar for him right here. We can't do anything with this. That is probably something we want to hold on to. In addition, we can see this other bar down here with Sword Tech, Blitz, Lore, Rage, and Dance. We can't do anything with those right now, as those are other unique actions. So we will be sure to remember those for when those actually come along. Now, Dance was actually something we already saw. Mog, one of the Moogles from earlier, had the Dance command. That is something else I would like to go into. Every character has their own unique actions. For example, Terra has access to magic, while Locke has access to steel. Terra has 3 spells right now, and I would like to go on ahead and go over them. At least I think she has 3 right now. She might only have 2. Yeah, she only has 2 of them. Cure and Fire. We already went over both of these last time. I made sure of that much. But we have Locke's Steel command. And this is something that I did not go over last time. This has got to be some of the worst steel rates I have ever experienced in the Final Fantasy series. Yes, it's that bad. So, if you want to know exactly what Locke's success rate is based off of, here is basically I'm basically about to give you guys the formula for how Locke's steel rates are based off of. If you want to do the math, go on ahead. I already did it, and it sucks. So, here's how Locke's steel works. His success rate is 50 plus Locke's level minus the target's level divided by 128. Sucks, doesn't it? In addition, every enemy in the game is holding at least 1 common item and 1 rare item. Sometimes these items can be absolutely nothing. So, how do you know if the enemy is holding a rare or common item? There is a way, but we haven't gotten to it yet, and we won't get to that for quite a while. So, what are the odds of getting a common item compared to a rare item? Well, stealing a common item is a 7 out of 8 chance. That is if you get the steal in the first place. Now you see where I am going with this. If there is a steal 7 out of 8 times, it will be a common item. This is not great. Meaning if there is something in the game that you want to go on ahead and steal from, it is going to take forever. And as a result, I'm not even going to bother. Because, for one thing, I don't really feel like going that far with Locke, and 2, it's not really that worth it. So, that's Locke's steal rates. Okay, with that done, let's go ahead and head in here, which I think we can do. This is a classroom for the beginner. Here we answer your questions about the world. Think of this as your advisors. Well, let's go on ahead on in here. And here in the classroom, This is water from a recovery spring. It'll restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world. That is indeed true. If you come over here to this bucket, you will get an HP and MP restore. That is really great for Terra. Well, it's really good for Locke too, but more so for Terra, as she uses both HP and MP. Locke has no MP whatsoever. So, yeah. In here, we have the environmental science area. When buying armor and weapons, you'll see symbols next to your characters. Triangles pointing up. Okay, yeah. This is something that we haven't, this is something we haven't gone into yet, but is something that's gonna be very commonly seen throughout the game. And I'll go on over that later. But here we got a monster in a box, and it's a Lobo, so no point in trying. I'm not even gonna waste my MP on this. Wow, a regular attack from Locke killed it. That's just pathetic. Yeah, that right there is a monster in a box. That is something that's also pretty common throughout the game as well, and they're not... Sometimes they contain pathetically easy enemies, like that Lobo just there, or they can be absolutely pathetic. Okay, that was kind of redundant. Or they can be absolutely ludicrously strong. Now, I've been waiting for this. I am going to show off every monster in a box I can possibly encounter, which is probably going to be most of them, because I don't even remember, because I don't know what's in each chest. This is something that I make sure I do throughout going through my Let's Play notes, is that I make sure I do not include the specific items in each chest, nor do I specify a chest at all. I just say there's a specific amount of chests, which leads me to go looking throughout an area. This might actually lead me to be stronger than I believed as well, so keep that in mind if you're playing along. Anyway, I think with all of that... Oh no, we got rooms over here. You select the Wait battle mode from the configuration menu. It'll take all the time you need to select spells or items without being attacked. That's something I want to do as well. I would like to go into no, not status. I'd like to go into configuration. I am fine with active battles. Battle speed, sure. I'll set that to 1. I think I'll set tech speed to 1 as well. Let me check and see. Okay, yeah, I think I want both 1 and I think I want speed to be 1 on both message and battle speed. If you want to go ahead and, like, if you're content playing this slow, go on ahead. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what lies in each of these rooms. We have battle tactics here. These will teach you everything you need to know about battle. We got a sleeping bag in here, which is really useful. And if you are seeing anything right now, the movement speed in this game is actually pretty slow. We will actually get something for that in a bit. But for now, we are stuck with this speed. Can you get out of my way, please? Here we go. We got a tonic here, and let's go ahead and read this. Okay, we can't. Dude! Get out of my way! Okay. We're good. We are good to go. And to leave... I think, yeah. Okay. And onward we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world map. And we already ran into something. What do we have? We have Leafers, which are renamed to Leaf Bunny in future versions. And, hey, look at that. I actually got the steal chance. Okay. These enemies are not great. I mean, they're typical first area enemies, so of course they're not going to be great. They're not really memorable for anything. They're just generic enemies. But yeah, we can actually see that we have faster movement speed in the world map for some whatever reason. Which is, although I can actually see why, considering the fact that the world map is actually... we're a bit, well, bigger than, just say, Narshe. Anyway, we have multiple enemies here, including a new enemy called Dark Wind. These guys are also nothing special. At least I think. Yeah, the Dark Winds don't really have anything much. But here we have a desert, and it's actually pretty interesting. And we ran into an enemy. Sand rays and aeronades, I think they're called. Sand rays have nothing special. Aeronades are renamed Altcrin in future versions. And wow, that didn't even kill them. Well, let's go ahead and put these guys out of their misery. Be gone. Oh, he's still not dead. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Talk about persistent. Okay, the Aeronades actually have a unique ability called Numb, which inflicts a new status called Stop. Stop is interesting because it basically just prevents the party member from literally doing anything. You are literally just frozen there. You can't do anything. But anyway, we have a castle right here, and I would like to enter it. We've made it to Figaro Castle. Wait! Hey! Oh, it's you. Proceed. And we are. Welcome to Figaro Castle, with this epic theme playing with it. I absolutely love this song. Anyway, we are now here in the first basement. We attempt to go down the stairs. That's dangerous. And that's all it'll do for us. Maybe one day we'll be able to go down those stairs. But for now, of course, go on. Let's go ahead and proceed on down here. There's actually plenty of time for us to explore, but we can go ahead and explore here anyway. Well, I think I'm actually going to proceed on anyway. Here we have some thieves here. These guys are also going to be pretty good to remember. And let's go ahead and waste no more time. We've already done enough when we were in Narshe. So, let's proceed up through the castle and go meet the king. Right through these doors. You mean this young woman? Who do you think you are? Oh, sorry. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady. The young King of Figaro Castle, allied to the Empire and a master designer of machinery. And he is also flipping us off. Okay, that's actually supposed to be a finger waggle, but it really does look like he's flipping us off. This is King Edgar. Oh god, this guy is great. I am Edgar, King of Figaro. Surprised someone like me knows a king. Talk to you later. So you're an Imperial soldier. No problem. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Please relax while you're here. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Look, why are you helping me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would be a distant third. What's with you anyway? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose a normal girl would have found him dashing, but I'm hardly normal. Well, with Terra alone in the party, we are free to explore, so feel free to wander about. That's exactly what we should do. Now, what you just saw right there. We had Locke in the lead at the beginning of this part. Now Terra is in the lead on the overworld. This is something that only the party leader of the current party can do. Whoever's in the first slot of the party will be the sprite out in the overworld. In this case, Terra is the only member of the party, so she is out in the overworld right now. whereas Locke was in the front of the party earlier, thus he was in the front. I'm going to try and show off everybody's overworld sprites if I can. This game is huge, with playable characters. So, doing this might be a little rough, but I'm going to try to the best of my abilities. Let's head on in here, provided I can. I really can't enter those, can I? Okay. Fine. Whatever. I'm content with that. Let's go ahead and visit these northern runes up here, because we haven't really had the chance to do that yet. In here, we had a phoenix down. That's actually really good. And we are back over here. Okay. That's the place I don't really want to go to. Up here, we have the top of the castle. Don't really want to deal with anything up here. So, let's head on down into... Okay, never mind. I guess we can't go there. Well, let's head on in here. Let's talk to you, and we have a shop. So, we have auto crossbow, which we already have apparently, a noise blaster, and a bio blaster. Terra nor Locke can use any of these, so we want to remember them. We get a tonic, and we get an antidote. Antidotes are actually pretty good in this game because they cure poison. In a day of age when poison went into the overworld with you as well, which was something that 7 removed, praise God. But this is 6, not 7, so let's go ahead and talk about this. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy both of these. I think it's 500 GP. No, I don't think I want to go wasting my GP just yet. There are times where you really do want to use your money, but there are also times where you don't, and I think this is when I don't want to. Softs. Those cure petrification. That is something that we are going to be dealing with in a bit. Anyway, here we have the regular shop. We can buy tents, which are really good. We have 4 sleeping bags, 2 phoenix downs, and we already have most of everything else. Tinctures are really good. Those were renamed to ethers in future versions of this game, and they heal up MP. And we're already set on tonics. Oh, I already talked to you. For a second, I thought we already checked the chest, so I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna just talk to this guy anyway. Nope, guess not. So, we're just going to go ahead and head on down here. I'm going to talk to you, see if you actually have anything. Wait, where are you? I can't see you. Where'd you go? Oh, here you are. Doesn't look like it, but this castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example... Oops, they're all top secret. Okay. Yeah, that is actually a thing. This castle is actually very high-tech for what... Like, it's more high-tech than you think. But anyway... More of these areas have opened up to us, and I would like to go ahead and explore them. So, in here, we are now outside the castle, now wandering around in the sands. We head into this western tower over here. And we have this little girl. His Highness said he'd marry me when I get older. Oh. I think this king is more, perverted than I last thought of him as. Okay, let's talk to her here. This is the matron. Edgar has a twin brother. He was such a nice boy. Brother. What's wrong with father? What's all this talk of his successor? Are you blind? Look how thin his face has become. What is it? Brother. Tears. Edgar's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. We haven't seen him yet. We might or might not even be able to meet him. But meet Sabin. Yes, his name is Sabin. Oh, he looked so like his father. When he ran away, he was a sweet little child. I wonder what he's like now. Well, it said he traded his freedom for the throne. Or rather, the throne for his freedom. That certainly says something. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk to you. The Empire has smashed the 3 cities on the southern continent. Just a matter of time till they come up here. Huh. That's actually really useful pieces of information. The Empire has total control over 3 towns in the southern continent. Anyway, with everything done over here, I guess it would be safe if we check the eastern side. See what we can find over there. And this right here will take us up here. Need a rest? We can heal here. However, I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Though Edgar showers his attentions on women, most are too smart to pay any attention to him. Yikes. He recently tried to hit on the High Priestess. Surely he's talked to you. Well, now we know exactly how much of a perv Edgar actually is, so I guess that definitely tells us that we are good enough to, well, head over here into the library. This is where we saw Edgar and Sabin in the flashback. In here, scholars the world over are doing research on magic. Silly people, scholars. Well, seeing that we have magic ourselves tells us that, well, we are the true ones here, and this guy's the phony. Well, this guy over here is saying people who used magic were called mage knights. That is indeed true. It looks like these two are studying up on magic. Actually pretty sweet, seeing that we're a magic user ourselves. And now we are here on the eastern side. Let's go ahead and head on in here. And up here, weapons and items manufactured here are sent from South Figaro. Yes, anyway, that is basically about it for exploration. Let's go ahead and head back to the throne room. Anyway, up here, next to the throne room, we have a new guy appearing here. We have the Chancellor. The whole business of the succession was so repugnant to Sabin, the king's brother, that he fled the castle forever. The succession was settled with a coin toss. That's actually very unique because a lot of these things that are in this game you normally only really see through cutscenes, but the Chancellor actually told us that the decision of who succeeded the throne was decided by a coin toss. Well, we'll find that out later. But for now, into the throne room we go. And here, looks like Edgar is waiting for us. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, someone from the Empire to see you. Probably Kafka. Philly! Emperor gets no stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead! Why do you have to live in the middle of nowhere? These wrecking jobs are the pits. Ahem! There's sand on my boots. Yes, sir. All set, sir. Idiots! Sir Kafka, what on earth do... Out of my way! Well, it seems we're in control of Edgar. He's also alone in the party. He's also level 8. I thought we were allies. What are you doing in my domain? You've become busy down south, looking for more cities to destroy. That's for us to know. Well, we have no one to talk to but Kafka himself. And by the way, Kafka is easily my favorite character in the game. To the point where I actually decided to give him my own voice. I love him that much. In addition, Kafka, if you heard that laugh right there, you might have heard that in future Square Enix titles, such as Chrono Trigger. Final Fantasy VII has this as well. That laugh is original to Kafka. Well, enough waddling around, let's talk to him. What brings Kafka, humble servant of Emperor Gestal, into our lowly presence?
A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here.
This wouldn't have anything to do with this witch everyone's been whispering about, would it?
Lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here?
That's a tough one. You see, there's more girls here than grains of sand out there. I can't keep track of them all.
I'd hate to be you if we find out you're lying. Maha! I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro.
Well, I guess with nothing to do, let's head on up. I'd say that guy's missing a few buttons. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to chat with you, but the Chancellor and I must plan our strategy. Sometimes I hate being a king. If you'll excuse me. Follow me. Anyway, we are now tasked with following Locke. So let's head on in. And with all this, I guess I can actually bring this to talk about Kafka in more detail, but seeing that we're actually about to have things happen again, I kind of don't want to do that right now. Don't worry about a thing. You're Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? That's Treasure Hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. The truth is, he's collaborating with the Returners, an organization opposed to the Empire. I am his contact with that group. The old man you met in Narshe is one of us. Empire? But I'm a soldier of the Empire. That's not true. They were using you. Things are different now. I don't understand. What should I do? I can't tell you what to do. You don't have to decide right now. You'll soon find your way. But how will I know which way is right? What the? What's happening? It's the Empire. It's Kafka. What are you doing? Fire, fire! Okay, they just say the same things. Okay, what do you want, Kafka?
Bring me the girl, now!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then, welcome to my barbecue! Wahaha!
Well, we got no choice. Get ready. Yes, sir.
changed her mind?
I guess I have no choice. Or maybe I do.
Ack! Shameful that a king should flee, leaving his people behind. How utterly delightful.
Jump. Okay, dive now.
Yahoo!
Figaro submerge mode engaged. No one can touch the people of Figaro.
Go! Get them!
Well, right as it seems as we haven't had anything else better to do. When we were commanding Magitech, now we have to fight them. So, now that we are dealing with Magitech, we can go into Edgar. Edgar has the auto crossbow. But we get a scene here. Edgar, what's the matter? You look positively spooked. Did you just saw what I saw? Yeah? This kid seems loaded for bear. She's amazing. That was magic. M-A-G-I-C. Magic? She used magic? Terra, where on earth did you learn that? Sorry, Look, I didn't mean to make such a big deal of this. Me either. It's just that I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... Edgar, Terra can use magic and we can't. That's the only difference between us. Fact is, we could use her help. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Stop swooning. Anyway, it's back to battle time. Edgar has access to tools, including the auto crossbow, which does more damage than Terra's fire magic. That is not good. Please do not attack anyone else. We are going to need healing. Good thing we have Cure on Terra. Also got more healing spells than just that. If we can get rid of one of these Magitech, that'd be really good. Please do not kill Locke. And Locke is down. Crap. And, okay, they're done, but Locke is kind of, well, dead. Bravo, Figaro!
Son of a submariner! They'll pay for this!
This is great. Was that a bad person? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We're members of the Returners. Our mentor, Bannon, would certainly like to meet you. Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic? Terra has magical powers. That Esper seemed to react to her. Can there be some connection? I haven't the foggiest. It just seems natural to me that I have the use of this power. But no human is born with the powers you seem to have, and... I apologize. What should I do? I'm sure the Empire is going to come after you. If they get their hands on you again, the world's finished. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, right? Then I think we need to consult with Bannon. Please. Okay. Oh wait, that's Edgar speaking? Okay. To the south, there's a cave that leads to South Figaro. Well, welcome to Mode 7. Also welcome to Chocobos. If you want to know anything about Chocobos, there are no random encounters when you are on them. We can go anywhere we please with this. Yes, anywhere. This is great. Anyway, right on around here, we got a cave. Some sort. Our next goal is just to find it. However, for the time being, I think I kind of want to talk about something other than that. Because over here, we have nowhere to go. There's just water everywhere over here. And that's pretty much it. But this whole area is connected by just one continent. So, where exactly do we go? Well, I think that's best saved for next time. So, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. We head into this cave and go to South Figaro. See you guys then.